Welcome to We Just Want to Know. As usual, got Nate over there, got Kason. I'm Derek. Aiden's over there in the shadows. Um, this is Kason's episode this time, talking about the concept of time.
Yes, time is an illusion. And
Says it all the time.
fuck,
Oh,
fuck, is that a problem for me? I have such bad time blindness, my guy. It's so fucking bad.
I wish I had more.
honestly, Sam.
Yeah, no. Okay. Time blindness, you're unaware of the passage of time, right?
Mhm.
You can also have hyper awareness, where you are like deathly aware of the scratching across the fucking time.
Okay,
It
I
sucks
have
so
that.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Okay.
time. Yeah.
There was a day that I talked to Derek about halfway through the day, and I was like, "This day's been going on for 40 fucking days, Derek. I'm gonna kill myself." And
Can't say that.
right,
Bloop. Anyway,
I'm gonna bleep.
yeah, I'm gonna not. This is bad.
this is
Just
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna.
scratch my own eyes out right now because it was really that bad. And yeah, time.
Fuck something, bro.
like I remember that day,
Yeah,
and I was like, you know what? Yeah,
it's been like 5 days.
I'm like, this day has felt really weird. And I was like, I feel like I haven't went home in a while.
Right. Like I
Like
just
we got
here.
stuck in a loop together for a while. And I was like, this is hell. We
Mhm.
died.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't believe in hell, but this is it.
This is what it would be. It would be just time stretching on forever, and it's been 1 second.
Yeah.
I do not want more time.
Wasn't there a movie about a prison that literally put you in jail for like a minute?
1,000 years.
But yeah, it's like literal years is your sentence, and you serve it in a minute. You
Yeah.
go back like nothing fucking happened.
But you're a fucking catatonic corpse.
Yeah.
Because 1,000 years of perception in comparison to your, 20 years of fucking life that you fucked up real bad? And what are they giving you? Just blank?
Nothing.
Prison?
Yeah.
A rubber room,
Right.
essentially.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Those
You-
3 life sentences now, fuck
Yeah.
that up. Those can be served now though.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, and they're
True.
gonna be like drooling messes by the time you get them back.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
What?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Footsteps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. I'm not crazy. Oh, thank God.
I did not hear footsteps.
That could be a fragment of time being projected forward every time you.
So in another
regenerate.
timeline, we're getting killed by an axe.
No, not even another timeline. It is
In this one.
20 minutes ago when we walked through that door frame. Sound that we produced traveled forward through time, and that could be what that is.
So like,
There is not a reason for it, but spontaneously that could be.
what's the word for it? Those ghosts, like
Yeah.
interactions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It would just be you got so close to
residual energy
like
or
a
something like
full
that.
Like a
time.
time echo.
Yeah, because like they
Yeah.
say time stacks upon each other.
Yeah.
That's the block universe theory, where it's like every moment you're passing to the next moment, that's one solid block of time,
Mhm.
and it just stacks on top of each other. What if it's spiraling and you're meshing up against 100 years ago? Like that's your loop just happens to mesh up with this moment in time. So you seeing that lady through like the weird
They-
mirage filter that is the barrier between your two times. So she looks like a ghost. Fuck, you look like a ghost, bro. You just popped up on her 150 years ago.
I was wondering if it worked in reverse like that.
I mean, it would have to.
Are there accounts in Victorian era time of people with sunglasses and
Oh,
fucking sweater vests?
there's
just
definitely
taking
ghost
pictures?
depictions through time, but I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it on off, like
Yeah.
the fact that they always say ghosts have dark eyes, sunglasses.
You know?
Oh. Hold the fuck up.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but
But that didn't make sense for a second.
There is a town that has a record of time slipping. I think it's Carthage in the UK.
Time like in the
Time
TVA?
slipping, like no, yeah,
Like
like
in the
a
TVA?
lady reports walking into a store that she was interested in. Right, she walks through the store, shops for a little bit, buys something, steps out onto the street. She's in 1900s, not where she left. Right, wanders around, comes back to the store, walks into the store, not the store she went into, and she's back in her time.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And it's not an uncommon experience. Like people have time slips where they're like, I definitely was not in the time I was supposed to be.
Hmm.
How do you even explain that? Because it's not something you can like study because it's happening spontaneously, if it is happening. Right? It's weird. Time is weird.
So
What
that
is
kind of
time,
like
Billy?
dives into the whole like energy doesn't die. It just can. It
Yeah.
just loops back around.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen those videos of people just disappearing on camera? Like,
Mhm.
and the reactions that the people around them are having are so genuine that I'm kind of starting to believe them. I know there's a lot of fake shit out there, but like,
So
I,
much.
I literally came across them the other day, and I was like, that school bus one kind of gets me. Where the bus driver's like, hang on, kids, and then he like almost wrecks the bus, and he stops and he turns around and be
There's
like,
fucking no
is
one.
everybody okay? And like on the bus cam footage, you see the kids fade out, and you like all their backpacks and stuff are still there.
Okay,
Forgot about
so how do you even go back to work?
After that, you
I
don't.
got facts.
Everybody listen up. You need to get in your seats right now. Hey, you kids, step forward, please. Facing forward, thank you. That's what I like. Everybody hang on! Oh. Is everybody okay? Kids! Kids!
How do you just go to the year
I-
1872 and then?
No, like the kids
Oh
disappeared
no!
in the
Yeah,
bus.
facts. How do you continue your job there?
How is there not like? How is that not the biggest story in the world? Like, if that legit happened, I feel like it would have been the most biggest ongoing fucking story of it's been 10 years since these kids disappeared and we still have no idea why, and the footage would just be played over and over and over
You
again.
have to find out
I feel like it would also.
who was
cause
the
mass
bus
panic.
driver. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if it was legit possible that people just poof vanish. Am I about to get bad news?
It's bad news. Look.
Oh. It is fake news.
1986. That video was not filmed in 1986.
That's when the incident was. They said they recreated with AI a lot.
So the incident actually happened. The video that we're
It's
seeing.
based off of a different incident, yes.
But it did happen.
So there's just no video of
The
it
incident that
legit.
happened was 26 kids getting kidnapped and buried alive in a van and getting rescued. This is just a fictional telling that people have changed it to over the years.
So then, okay.
Dude,
Okay, so the real incident is super fucking
Super dark.
messed up.
Wow.
I think I want to go back to the AI video now.
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Where were we going?
Sorry.
Time. What is it?
Illusion.
Yes. At its simplest, time is how we measure change. If nothing changes, no motion, no thoughts, no decay, time would be meaningless. And it would be. Like, you can't move through space without the passage of time. If you were able to freeze time, you would fragment space as you moved through it. I believe, right? Like, your ability to move faster than the speed of light would fuck up the fabric of space, which is the thing you exist as.
Why did we have to build a concept of time?
Why did we have to build a concept of time? Specifically the concept of like measuring time is so that we could have meetings and like be on schedule with other people. So we wouldn't have like moments where I know we're supposed to be here and we're supposed to like visit with each other, but you showed up way earlier than I did, right? Just traveling. We never agreed on a time, right? Like-
yeah, but way back before we were, as you know,
Measuring, it was just measuring the sun.
I
Like
mean,
an animal?
did cavemen do that?
Probably.
Kinda.
Like denoting the passage of days, so that they would.
I
Be
thought
aware
that they
they're
like counted
coming-
the moon phases, and that's kind of how they interpreted how long it had been.
I don't
I
really
don't know. That would be a very very specific question. And how would you even prove cavemen
Their drawings on the wall.
right of the moon?
Yeah.
So they're aware of the moon, but you can apply that to like they're aware of the sun too.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
aware of wolves.
Yeah.
The only reason
That
why
would-
I think the only reason why the drawings that we depicted that it was the moon is because it was the crescent and it would grow, and obviously the sun doesn't do that.
Right. Right.
But they could also be depicting an eclipse.
Yeah.
Where's
This is
no
something really dope. I
we have no
don't know
idea.
why it does that, but it do.
It does
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
The first like consciously aware caveman experiencing their first eclipse. And
That
just
would be
having like
weird.
30-20 minutes of just pure panic that the world just went black and they're gonna die, and then it just
The
comes
sun is
back and they're
over.
like,
Oh.
I
they're
didn't
like,
realize that was an
"Oh."
option, but the sun is over.
Huh.
I wonder if they were really chill about it like that. Like,
Maybe. Like, why panic? It's not doing anything to me. It's like got dark. I didn't expect it to be dark.
well, yeah, but
again.
like every
normally it don't get dark for a while.
but like every living creature was like born with the capability of fear because it's like an instinct that helps you survive.
Yeah.
But not every creature is afraid of the dark, because there are nocturnal creatures that specifically hunt via the dark or only go out.
I know,
as
but we're
nocturnal.
talking about
humans.
cavemen,
Yes.
Neanderthals,
Yes.
thalls, or thralls. How do you
It
say
wasn't
that?
that we were afraid of the dark, it was that we were afraid of what was in it.
True. True.
Are you afraid of the dark? Do you want to close that? You worried
No,
something's
the
gonna?
random ass footsteps out there.
That's
Not-
the
not
random
recently.
noises that I'm getting.
Yeah.
Well, it's a neighborhood. Anybody could be out there.
That's comforting.
Yeah.
The only
But
thing you got to
more-
worry about is Gerald. The
We
fucking
touched on
2-foot tall raccoon.
Some of the like quantum
I
physics
forget he's that big.
or the stacking, right? That would be the times 4D structure, right? It stacks upon itself. And
Make sure you explain this for the kids in the back.
oh,
Could you dumb this down? Any
To-
like
to explain like what do you want to know?
what you're explaining right now?
Okay. That time is linear? Like that it passes from one moment to the next only forward because of entropy, right?
I don't know what those words are.
Do you know what entropy is?
In a
Yeah,
vague sense, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. Yeah.
So like order and chaos, right? Life and death.
Mhm.
Entropy is more towards death and chaos, right?
Mhm.
The universe travels towards death and chaos, right? We live and we die, things live and die,
Mhm.
time moves forward, right? That is entropy. It is the
Got it.
slow decline of energy within the universe, right?
Okay.
Technically there's a theory about like the heat death of the universe where heat and energy will keep transferring to the what is that called? Heat transfers to the easiest place it can go to, right? And eventually heat will do that so well that everything across all of existence is the same temperature at one moment, and then it will just stop.
Did you feel like he was gonna karate chop you in the face? Because I did. I was like, that got real close. No, I'm just saying that because some people watching probably be like, I have no fucking idea what this guy's
A lot of
talking
big
about.
words.
yeah.
A lot of big words.
Just getting the concept that time isn't like static and can be affected by other things outside of just space is weird.
Yeah, we had a similar conversation about this. The Good Place.
Yeah.
Jeremy Bear Me.
Jeremy Bear
Jeremy
Me.
Bear Me.
If you haven't watched that, go watch it.
Go watch it.
We've said that before, and
The dot over the eye. That's what killed me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is Tuesday in November and sometimes never. It really is.
Yeah.
Right? That the feeling of
So it's 5 o'clock somewhere is infinite.
Very
it
accurate.
is accurate. It is because it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Probably in the past or in a different timeline, but that's
But
fine.
it
Fuck
is.
them. Right? We'll drink with those motherfuckers.
Damn right.
Yes.
Correct.
The block theory does freak me out a little bit. It's on here somewhere. Where if it is blocked like they are saying, right? Each moment stacks upon itself. There is no making a future because all of the futures exist already, right? You're just living through the reel of film that would be your life laid out through three-dimensional space, right? So just like we've been here how many times, right? And it would be every week we're here doing this, and you would see us doing it, and it would be like flickering around. If you could peek into those squares, it would be just like the film of us sitting right here doing this. There you are.
So imagine a really, really messed up Tetris board and you're trying to like climb your way through it.
Gotta love time, man.
That's a fair analogy.
Yeah.
For the people in the back. Anyway, so we were talking a little bit about this earlier, and crap, I can't even remember what the question was that I actually ended up asking you. Oh, our concept of time,
Mhm.
right? Because when you're having a good time just disappears.
Gone.
And it's like that 5 hours that you just spent having a really good time with your friends or your family just felt like 2 seconds. And when you're having a really bad time, it just drags. It drags and drags and drags. And that was kind of my question to you was like, why?
How does that work? Why?
Yeah. Is it just because we're not like being consciously aware of the time? And when we're having a bad time, we're just like, time needs to speed up. So we're really consciously aware of the time and we just want it to go faster to get to the next like part.
Hmm. I think it is a form of a Ebonic adaptation where your brain has already mapped out this situation, right? So you no longer have to be engaged by it in your mind.
Yeah.
Right? And when you are doing something fun, you are very engaged, right?
Yeah.
When you are not doing something fun, you're very much not engaged. So your brain has the time to be doing other stuff, right? And if you're not doing other stuff and you're just doing the shit that you have already mapped out 1,000 times in your head, and it's like, I know the next 5 steps, and fuck, right? Just scratch your fucking eyes out. It's not gonna go fast. It feels bad.
Yeah.
It just,
Like everyone's like, oh, if you watch the clock, it'll go slower, which is legit. And the thing is, I don't think it's going slower. I think it's just because
you are aware of it.
you're so aware. of it.
You're an observer. They say in like quantum physics, we are a particle decelerator via our just observing, right? You're slowing the particles down so you can perceive them properly, right? Your light bouncing off of everything around us.
And that concept kind of messes me up because like I'm sitting here staring at the clock and I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and I'm like, there are other people out there in the world right now that are probably like already getting ready for bed, and I'm sitting here and it's like lunchtime. Like I'm
Dude,
trying to.
one of the weirdest thoughts that I always had as a kid was sleep.
Mm.
Because to you, you are sitting there awake as this person is unconscious for hours at a time. But to that person, in that moment, they're already awake and it is already tomorrow for them.
Yeah.
While you are stuck here in the right now while they sleep.
Yeah, a watch pot never fucking boils. God, I gotta stop cursing. I'm sorry. I will do better.
We don't have to
Uh,
stop. We just had to cut it down.
Yes.
I cannot explain to you in words how uncomfortable sleep makes me.
Being asleep in places you know that there will be people traveling around you, or just
No, the
sleep in
the
general?
entire concept of sleep.
Why?
For several hours.
I don't know if it's my trauma. I don't know if it's what. It's like every time throughout my life, I would go to sleep and think things are okay, and I would wake up to a disaster. So, yeah, I don't know if it's like the vulnerability and being unaware of my surroundings and not like I'm really big on being prepared for things around me at all time. Not like a serious doomsday prepper, but do I have doomsday stuff for certain stuff? Yeah. Do I have a whole bunker full of stuff? No, I'm broke. Um,
I would though.
I would though. Just because I don't feel like it's like I don't think doomsday preppers are super crazy. I think that it is important, like really important to be prepared for certain stuff. Do you want to take it to that extreme? I mean, that's kind of up to you. Like, do you have the time and the money? Go for it. It's fucking America.
Or are you going to be hunting the preppers when the world ends?
Did
Sorry. Just throwing it out there. That is an option.
Okay.
You don't have to prep. You just have to be slightly more prepared for them.
I don't know if I want Kason in my bunker.
Oh,
okay.
but I have so many useful skills.
You really do. I'm just afraid that one day I'll wake up and you and all of my rations will be gone.
No, you're gonna wake up outside the bunker, locked away. Like, this is mine now. This is
Thanks for
you.
prepping all this. This is big crazy.
You're so nice.
So useful. Thank you. This is gonna be very helpful.
But yeah.
Years.
Anyway, back on the whole time thing.
It's an
It-
illusion.
Yes,
And it
it
fucking lies.
blows my mind where two people can set a watch at the exact same time, like one person in space, one person on Earth, and when the person comes back to Earth,
These are
there's-
Swiss. These are Swiss precision watches that are
Yeah.
built. That they, if they sat next to each other forever, would not fuck up. Right.
Yeah.
Next 100 years, they won't even need adjusted. Hundredth of a second off. Right. And they'll be both 100th of a second off, unless
unless they're in space.
they're in space. Right. Unless they take one
So,
to space.
They had one in the space station, right?
Right.
And the astronaut brought it back down for this like whole hypothetical that they had, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, how far were they off exactly? I think it was like
Does it have it in here?
I don't know if it has it in that one. But I think it was like somewhere like 10 seconds or something.
It is
'Cause
not a
this-
small amount of time.
Huh.
It's a drastic, like if you were sitting there watching it go down, you would know. Like it would be noticeable. But
It does not have the exact amount of time, but it does talk about how they flew on a nuclear, was it an atomic clock? Yeah. An atomic clock around the world in airplanes to see what it would do. And it also showed a difference in time.
Right.
and yeah, like pilots and stuff prove time change.
Yeah.
Like time zones and stuff.
Oh, that's just
It's the difference was only milliseconds, but it was measurable and real. Astronauts are technically time travel. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station experienced time differently due to their speed. A well-known example is Scott Kelly. He spent about a year in space. When he returned, he had aged slightly less than his twin brother on Earth. The difference was only milliseconds, but it was measurable and it was real. That is the closest thing based off of what you were talking about that I could find in there.
Yeah. That was an actual body,
And
though. Like a
that
human body
also
that they were
yeah,
measuring.
and that is to do with mass bends space, right? Which is the effect of gravity. Gravity is not a force in and of itself, right? It is an effect of the mass of the object.
Mhm.
So you have your own gravity. You produce your own gravity. Not much, right? Big sad, right? Damn.
Not orbital. You know how cool that'd be?
I
That's
know.
my inventory.
Yeah.
It just spins around me.
Oh, dude.
Just-
The floating shit in the VR. Just fucking inventory.
Random bullshit. Go.
Pocket sand.
It's effective.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
very
I
sure.
understand.
Mass affects gravity. Gravity affects space and time.
Mhm.
Right? Gravity bends space. Space in because it is attached to time bends time. Right? And that is the result of that. If you were able to go light speed, right? If you were able to speed up to light speed, the distance there's a weird mathematical bullshit equation that the closer you get to light speed, the harder it is to increase that, right? But you will basically end up traveling the same amount of time. Oh god, the same. It's so weird. I can't. You travel the same amount of time if you went light speed from Earth to Mars as you would from Earth to like Pluto. It's the exact same time
Okay.
because the speeding up to light speed, your time, your relativity through time or through space changes.
Hmm.
We I feel like I did not explain that right. It is so fucking weird.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, you did. I'm trying to think of like a simpler
Yeah.
way to explain that it would make more sense to like common people who don't deep dive into stuff like this.
Distance traveled on a rubber band in comparison to distance traveled through a stretched rubber band. But when you actually look at the rubber band not under tension, it's the same length, right? But it had different distances, right? The length would be the amount of time spent in the spaceship that is traveling at light speed,
Okay.
right? So you only spent this unstretched rubber band's worth of time, right? But
Covered
moved
that much.
this much distance, right? And the person that moved this much distance still spent the same amount of time on the rubber band.
Got you. I got you.
That's as close as you're gonna get.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
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 That's very close.
So this is something when I was looking into it, I don't know if you saw it in there. Like the whole black hole thing.
yes.
And we had an episode on black holes, and I'm so why did we not mention it?
I don't know.
Because it is such a weird concept.
Yeah.
We did mention that it does affect the like time, and once you're
But not
within the
that there
realm-
is absolutely no time technically
'cause it's
around
absolute space.
yeah. Like the concept of time in general just ceases to exist around a black hole.
I wonder if because there is absolute space, which would be a black hole, right? Space collapsing in on itself. Is there the opposite, where time expands, or is ever expanding, or maybe ever collapsing in on itself?
So it's just everything all at once. Which pretty much is what a black hole is.
So
It's
what
like
would be
there's no. So you're saying there is no time, but there is all of time, but it's also the time before and the time right now, and everything. Everything. Did your brain hurt now?
it's
I need
not
time to
everything
process
because
this.
there's no space.
Yeah.
It's just pure time. It's just a point of pure time. I don't like that.
I
Maybe
mean, I'm
it's
now realizing and
sense.
starting to understand why we developed ways to measure time.
Well, it would have been like there's not differences in clocks on Earth, right? Like
Yeah.
you will have minute changes. You'll probably have to reset that bitch every once in a while, but it's not too bad.
My
Like
granny don't.
sundial. Yeah.
My granny has never set her clock forward or backwards.
Does she have a grandfather clock with the pendulum?
No.
What
It's like a smaller one of those
Oh, okay.
that's on the wall, but it doesn't have like a pendulum thing or anything like that. And I think she's gotten a new clock since then, but still, it's a wall clock that you would manually have to set forward or back. It's not like, our digital stuff that we have now that does it automatically.
Mhm.
So I think like half the time her time is actually accurate to the rest of the world.
Fair.
But she's accurate in a different time zone too, like half the time.
Oh, she don't fuck with the daylight savings?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
back where I'm from, we lived on a time zone.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
half the time she was right for where she lived, and the other half she was right for
that has to suck
the other
a
side of the time
lot.
zone. Oh yeah,
I've
we
never considered that.
literally, you're like, am I supposed to be there fast time or slow time? That's what people would say.
Fair.
So
Fast or
that
slow?
is some bullshit, right? That's some fucked up shit. I hate that so much.
Because we're either gonna we're meeting at the exact same time, but it depends on who's looking at what clock.
Right.
Like, are you looking at the clock on the fast side of it, or are you looking at the clock that's technically an hour behind what you're saying?
Playing video games had that a lot, where it was like somebody in California and Washington and Hawaii are getting on at like midnight, and it's 9 o'clock. I'm just hopping on.
Yeah, and
No.
we play all of our games really late at night,
Yeah.
and you wonder why we get so many, like,
No, I don't wonder. I know. It's the
I
time people
I
play.
did for a while, and then I, like, concept of time started clicking, and I was like,
There you go.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
That's why we're getting wrecked by these people that's names I have no idea what is,
They're
because
just
it's a
getting on. They're fresh as motherfuckers.
yeah, they literally woke up at 6 o'clock where they're at, and 6 in the morning immediately hits that game. And I'm like, God, I think it's time for us to get on. But
Yeah, no, your perception of time is not reliable at all, which sucks. And then living in a place where it's just, it could be fucked up either way. I hate that so much. I can't live there. I'm glad I live where I live.
Right?
yeah, when
I
I
would fuck
when
it up all the time.
when I go back to visit, I can't anymore.
No.
It's like, this is something that I grew up with majority of my life, and now when people tell me things, I'm like, what?
Do you have a moment where you've been in a stressful situation where time has slowed to a crawl? Or
Right.
you've perceived stuff in slow motion and you're like, fuck, I wish I could do that sometimes.
Glad you continued
Mhm.
that question, because the first part of it, I'm like, everyone on the face of the planet. You were
Uh-huh.
like, have you ever been in
In
a
a
stressful
stressful
situation?
Yes.
Every day of
Yeah.
my
All the
life.
time.
Yes.
I exist, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, 2 people
Um,
in 1997 had a kid and now I have to pay taxes.
Assholes.
They don't even like each other anymore.
big crazy. Anyway. Yes to the question.
Oh,
I think
I know I know of one of yours. You told me about it.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway.
sorry.
No, not the one I was going with, honestly.
Yeah.
But you said that, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Car accident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Ours?
Correct.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
that one, one with my dad, one with my grandma. Shit, a couple of times.
So
Fuck, dude, that shit.
the car accident that we were in, that one made, like, time collapse in on me like it was rushing at me, like bum rushing me.
Mm.
Because I just realized that when I was walking to the ambulance, I almost broke down and collapsed because I looked at my car and I was like, there's no fixing that. There goes my car that I paid off literally 7 months before that and had been like 6 years paying it off.
Fuck.
And I just switched my insurance from full to liability so I could save money. And just all of the bad things that's just, yeah. So, like, it's like the concept of money made that worse for me.
That was
Yeah.
stress.
So, like, I had the concept of how much time and effort was about to have to unfold into this incident. Like, I couldn't even be glad that we survived because we shouldn't have. And that's the crazy part. Like, that's the world we live in. I was upset for like a good minute that we survived
Same.
because now I
No,
have to pick
fucking
up the
same.
pieces.
Literally
And
same.
that's big crazy to me. I didn't want to go in the ambulance because I was like, this bill's about to be even. I looked at my car
That's
and I was
why
like,
I
you think I
walked
can
away.
afford this
Yeah,
ambulance?
That's why I walked away.
Yeah, this guy, we're not going to go into great details because honestly, the whole car wreck is still currently going on for me. Like, it has not ended. Like, there is no conclusion to this yet. And then that's driving me nuts because we're like, what? We're closer to it being a year behind us, and it's still going on
It's
for
still
me.
right there.
And yeah, so after I'm getting loaded into an ambulance,
Sweet.
I'm asking a cop where my friend is, and they're like, he refused medical care and we can't find him. And I was like, great.
That's crazy.
He's dead in a ditch somewhere. And
He's medical care. We just let him leave.
yeah, they just let you leave, which was really crazy. Looking at the condition of my car and letting you walk away was insane to me.
I asked if I could. I asked, am I okay to just like leave?
Yeah, you're
Like,
allowed to do whatever
Do
you
you
want.
need anything else? Should I stay here? No, you're
People be
okay.
forgetting
You can
free
just
will's a
go.
thing.
Yeah, well,
No, you're fine.
dude, he could have been so concussed that he had no idea who he was, and they just did not.
Yeah.
Did
Yes,
not.
Am I
Oh,
dude.
good
man.
to leave? Yeah. Question. Can you tell me who I am?
Yeah.
What?
No,
Tell me
luckily,
where I live.
luckily, you were in the right direction, and my wife found you and took you home
Yeah.
on her way to the hospital to see me.
Yep.
So
I would have taken you to
there's
the hospital. I'd have made you go.
In fairness, she was on the way to pick up my wife to take both of them to the
she
hospital
assumed that Nate was coming with me.
to see us.
Nate was. They went to find you to get into the ambulance with me, to ride with me, because you wouldn't get charged at that point.
I didn't know. I
And
was
you
way
were,
too
and they were
fucking
like,
scared.
we can't find him. And the one cop said that, oh yeah, I said he was good to go, and I turned around, and he was
I
gone.
asked if you were okay and if you were taken care of. I was told that you were currently okay enough. You were with someone and you were being checked out. I asked if I needed anything else or if they needed anything else from me and if I was good to go. And they were like, no, we don't need shit else from you.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah. The
Okay, cool.
paramedic,
Be safe. I'm standing. I'm going home.
like when the cops and the paramedics showed up, all my adrenaline hit the floor.
Yeah.
And the paramedic caught me, and that's when I realized that, oh, I got thrown across a car.
Yeah. Yeah. I have been hurt.
I am injured.
I did not.
I am no
register-
longer trying to make sure everyone's okay. I am injured, and everything came crashing down
Are
at
you
once.
okay?
I don't think I registered that I was hurt until we got to the second hospital. 'Cause
And
I-
yours was worse.
Yeah, I fucking.
You shouldn't have lived either.
No.
None of us should have.
No.
None of us.
I should have killed the girl that was in the Prius, and I should have died. Yes.
Yeah.
45 mile head-on collision. Threw her car into a ditch, folded her car, into like a C, and they had to Jaws the lifer out. She didn't have a fucking scratch on her. Not hurt at all. Her foot box crushed just right. She didn't even fucking hurt her knees. They let her out of the hospital in like 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was the only one that went to the hospital for my wreck.
I
And-
went the day after because
I
could not
made
move.
you, because I was like, you're going. I was like, my insurance will pay. I don't care what it costs me at the end. I was like, my insurance will pay. I'll pay for it. I don't care. You're going.
They gave me head CT at the first hospital, and then they moved me to an ambulance and sent me to trauma center for 14 hours. And that was when I realized I was hurt. Like we'd made it the 25 minutes to the hospital. They did all my checks. I was pissed they cut my pants off. I love those pants. Just destroyed she literally was just like, don't do that. I'm fine. Take them off.
I can just take them off. What the fuck?
Yeah. And they were like, you just need to keep breathing. You just need to keep breathing. Like,
And that didn't register the fact they're cutting your pants off and they're telling you to breathe.
yeah.
That
It was a lot.
you were in shock.
Yeah.
So you were like, my pants.
My pants, bro. Like,
Your concept of time was gone.
And I literally smacked the nurse. I was like, do not touch me. No, I'll take it off. You got my shirt off. It just literally comes off. It comes off over my head. Just take it off. I'm pissed.
Fair.
Spent 14 hours coughing up blood, and I tore like an inch and a half of my lung.
Oh my god.
Survived anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was scary, and you know what? There is what I know to be probably 3 seconds that is etched into my mind of like a minute and a half of me like yanking trying my fucking damnedest.
It took maybe 5 seconds in totality for the crash to happen. I swear to God, it felt like 5 minutes we were spinning out.
It felt like time froze when we got hit. And then rapid fast forward of us spinning until we stopped. And the car, once we stopped for what felt like a minute, but in reality was just a second, and then the car started going down into I don't know what. I don't know what's on the other side of that in that area, but we were heading there. And
It's a ditch. It's a deep ass ditch.
oh, that's where we were heading.
Yeah.
And
straight in-
my immediate reaction was e-brake.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, I don't think we should move, but no. What did
I
I
threw
say? What
myself
was
out
the
the
first thing I said?
I truly think it was, "Are you okay?" I'm being so serious. You being the one who got
Are
thrown.
you okay? I don't think we should move. Getting out of the
I threw myself.
I
in the car
remember
almost
I remember grabbing my face and being like, I feel like I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember getting out of the vehicle.
Mm.
I don't remember getting thrown across the vehicle at all.
He literally got thrown over me like your dad put you over his knee as a kid.
And he's about to whoop your ass.
I'm not thrown over, his head in the dash or in the side of the
Passenger
door.
door, yeah.
Like,
And you literally just
And I
reached
got-
your fucking hands
I
out.
protected him from all of his airbags,
Mhm.
and I took the blunt force of all of them. And the one that comes down on the side,
Dead into play.
it did.
It
It
did?
hit. That's what hit me in the face.
yeah.
And I
Huh.
think I got hit in the back from the other ones. And then that's when we did the lineup with the bruise and realized that the bruise on the back of my back was his hand
My hand.
slapping me
Yeah.
because he thought I was going out the window.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I, in that moment,
Bear hugged
in
me.
that 5 seconds, had enough time. It was
In the
going
thought
slow
process
enough
of
to throw
fuck.
myself up. And I don't know.
just reach his face.
And then
Fuck.
how the fuck I landed back in my seat. By the way, this is the funny part of it. I had my house shoes on. The cop told me that my house shoes were still in driving position. I had no shoes on. I lost my shoes.
Snatched out that fucking.
I lost my hat out the window. I lost my glasses. Everything in my pockets were gone. I got cartooned out of myself and then somehow landed back in my own seat
Fuck.
in that span of time. So, like, time didn't exist at all. Like, when you're in a car wreck or you're in any serious trauma event, I feel like time just disappears
No.
completely. Like,
I
it's
do
not.
have- I do have something when I'm gaming, when I'm playing video games, and
And you fast forward to the next day and you're
No.
like, fuck.
Yeah. no, you know when you're driving and you get that hypnotic highway hypnosis, right?
Yeah, and when
Someone
you
else
stop and
drives-
everything seems like it's zooming in on
Right.
you.
Yeah, and you can like sort of put yourself back in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Right? That feeling, putting yourself back in the driver's seat, but it's slowing down the perception of what you're seeing while you're gaming, so you can make like minute, better adjustments. I don't know how to properly like.
I mean, we just call that locking in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is, but like, you just, I don't know.
I think that just kind of comes with your hyper focus.
Yeah.
Like, I have a hard time locking in because it's like jingle jangle, my attention span's gone. And I'm like, I locked in for a good solid 2 seconds there, but what's that over there? You know, I'm gonna go over
Oh, I
here.
got that bad AD.
And I turn around, the whole
Right.
team's gone. I'm like, oh
wasn't
no.
paying attention.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I got it bad both ways. I just cannot stay.
Yeah, you're either locked in or you're just not there.
Yeah. And
Locked
you can
out.
tell. Yeah.
Locked
Locked the
out.
fuck
You
out.
hear him mumbling about magic cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he ain't even got his hands on the controller. We're in the middle of a royale or something.
Where Kylie's actively getting shot at, screaming for help. I'm just like, putting in my full art forest.
God damn it.
I've been in jail.
And we
for that.
somehow get a lot of victories. I don't know how.
I still
We
don't
still
know
be
how that
winning.
happened.
I should have the most kills if I don't stop. Y'all be mad. You don't get to play. For real.
Yeah, you know, I let you have that victory the other night with Bugs Bunny. Even though I was sniping him across the map
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I went to reload my gun, you came in and went. And you're like,
Is that why he was running from the other guy?
Yeah.
I was wondering. Because he
and
was
you were like,
winning
I got that
gunfight.
all by myself
Yeah.
pretty much. And I was like, I'm going to let him have that.
You should have just said you've been sniping him. That's perfect.
It's fine. It was funny. I thought it was funny.
Fuck yeah.
You were like, "Yeah, I fucked up Bugs Bunny." I don't know.
didn't-
Oh
Bugs Bunny
shit!
was
Can we
fucking
say
up
that?
Somebody else.
Can we?
It's a skin.
Warner
It's a
Brothers doesn't
skin of-
exist anymore. Fuck them.
Oh yeah. That's fucking fantastic.
Ah, the perception of time.
Yes, I forgot that happened.
Yes.
There was a lot. We could probably come back. This is one of those episodes we can definitely come back to.
Ooh, is the present even real then? That's a good one. That's
Is
a
the
good question.
present
Yeah.
even real?
Are you being present in the moment, or are you perceiving the nanoseconds afterwards in the moment?
It would be the nanoseconds afterwards. Your brain has to have enough time
Yeah,
to comprehend.
there is actual lag time between you seeing something and your brain registering it that we can measure, right? So we know that there is some lag time in here. What's the lag time for actual time?
I don't know how long it takes the simulation to glitch.
What the fuck is my ping?
I got shitty ass Wi-Fi. The boonies keep fucking lagging. Just, I don't want to.
You just end up in a wall.
I've seen those videos are hilarious.
Yes, they are.
The people are like, if there was lag in real life, yeah, those. But I think I would just I'd be no.
This one is like
Log out.
Yep.
only the present exists. So be present in the moment because it's the only one that you have. Shape
I mean,
your
but
future
is it even realistic? Like, can you realistically goddamn
realistically.
be present in the moment if there's lag time in real life?
Yes. Everybody has lag time.
I know, but how are you actually being in that moment if you're lagging?
You're in that moment, actually.
You're perceiving multiple moments. What you got?
I can actually answer that question.
Go for it.
The human brain is
Wait.
really, I was going to say,
The human brain is really good at.
the human brain is really good at predicting. That's how you
Yes.
stay in the moment. Your brain is a couple seconds ahead.
You're preparing for what you expect to be the next set of events because you're using your context clues from your past events that you have already experienced
Fair.
in your present moment to shape your future.
So
Thank you, Aiden.
So people who have like an advanced setting of that, those are the ones who play chess, like competitively, probably.
No.
No, those are people who stick at strategy.
Yeah. Real-time strategy is different than long-form strategy. Because
I have no
like,
strategy.
Blitz chess would be kind of maybe. They're good at in-the-moment prediction, but even then it's
I'm pretty
still-
good at chess, and I don't have a strategy.
Same.
Interesting.
I just know every single piece on the board that you have currently.
And the options
I
are not
know
available.
every single option that you have.
And you just keep scaling it forward. And that would be how you like scale forward time, right?
Yeah.
The states of a chessboard.
So is
Are-
is that technically
Yeah.
strategy or?
It is. I mean, chess is all strategy.
But like I don't have like a really set strategy. It's more of a
It's in response.
It's the Derek strategy.
yes.
Coin it.
Recorded.
The Bramble Boy open. I haven't seen this in years. He's going for the Russian 1-2.
Okay, so time definitely got away from us in
Yeah.
this episode, but I mean, there's so much about this topic. I feel like
Boy, we can have 5 more of these.
yeah, we can definitely revisit this again later.
Black holes in time. Quantum time.
So much. Yeah.
There's so much. Black holes freak me
I know.
freak me out.
That was
So-
your choice.
I know it was my choice, but I'm one of those people like if I'm scared of something, I'm gonna dive face first into it. So
I
I'm
love
not.
that. I love that we have the void. Someone completely afraid of the void.
Nate.
Where were you going with that? Was
I
that
don't
where you were
know.
going?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Sorry, Nate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you? Just in the light? Happy.
I just exist. I don't know.
He's the
I
ball
just
of
am.
light
Mm,
at the
I'm a
end of
ball
the
of
universe.
energy, bro.
Damn.
That's me.
Hi, Yahweh.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna make you in charge of existence.
Anyway,
didn't want this.
we're gonna wrap this up before you guys take off again
Oh,
on
fuck.
something crazy.
Yeah. Thank you for spending your time with us.
Thank you.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's been a blast.
It's been great.
hit that follow,
Do it
hit
again
that
next week.
subscribe. Go check out our Patreon.
Yes.
We just officially posted our first exclusive video on there.
Got another one coming.
Yeah, got another one coming after that, and all stuff that we shouldn't say, we're saying anyway. That's what's going to be on there. Stuff you really shouldn't say out loud.
If you're from the Midwest, you know.
Yeah,
Be better, guys.
be better. Jesus.
It's all
Um,
good fun.
if you get offended real easily, I guess don't go to our Patreon.
No, do. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, just go.
That's what we want.
Just do it anyway.
Just go. Just go.
Go.
Jesus. But yeah, share with your friends.
Did you get
Tell
all of
everyone.
Did you get all of them?
Did I get all of them? They
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
Oh, fuck.
We upgraded.
We upgraded a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hey,
Upgraded
thanks
speed. I
for
got yelled
finally
at.
catching up to this reality.
I got yelled at too.
Yeah, that's a different problem. If you're hopping realities,
We're not going back to that conversation.
you would have to deal with time and different space settings forward in
There he goes. He's going anyway.
leave.
Just mute him. You can mute him all you want. He's just gonna be
He's gonna steal another mic, yeah.
yeah.
screaming.
Okay.
Oh, dead ass.